I learned about this herbal iron recipe years ago when I first started out in the herbal world. Since then, I've had several first-hand experiences in seeing how helpful this recipe is for boosting up the iron levels in the blood. Lately, I have been asked several times for an herbal iron recipe because although people have been faithfully taking their iron pills prescribed by their doctor, they've not seen much improvement in their iron levels. The body absorbs iron from this plant-based recipe far more effectively than from iron pills. I learned in nutrition class that the absorption rate of iron from the pills is typically very low, 10 to 20%. As a result, people are often told to double their dose, which can lead to many side effects such as constipation or nausea. Let's face it, it's all about what our bodies can actually absorb and assimilate from our foods and supplements. You can take yellow dog root as an alcohol tincture or a powder, but this syrup preparation is a simple and powerful way to boost your iron levels along with other nutrients. The root of the yellow dog plant is the best natural source of iron. Yellow dog grows everywhere in my area, and a lot of people consider it a nuisance. Black strap molasses, which is a byproduct of the sugar refining process, is loaded with iron along with other really important nutrients. In this recipe, I've added dandelion root, not the leaves, the root, because the root is one of the best plant liver tonics out there. It isn't necessary to include it, but I think it blends really well with the other plants. I like a syrup preparation because unlike teas or infusions that you have to make every day, a syrup is convenient. You prepare it once, it keeps for weeks, and you just have to take a tablespoon daily as opposed to a full cup of tea. And people like the sweet taste. First, you make an herbal preparation called a decoction. You place 2 teaspoons of yellow dock root and 1 teaspoon of dandelion root in a pot. Add 3 cups of cold water, cover the pot, bring it to a boil, then turn down the heat and let it simmer very slowly for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, remove the lid to the pot. Increase the heat slightly so the liquid steams off. We want to reduce the liquid in half to about 1.5 cups. This is called a double decoction. The process can seem slow at first, but if you leave the kitchen and not pay attention, the liquid can completely evaporate and leave you with a burnt pan. I recommend setting a timer and keep on checking on your progress. Strain out the plant material. You should end up with 1.5 cups of a concentrated herbal decoction once the liquid has been reduced. Let it cool, then add 1/2 cup of black strap molasses. The traditional ratio for herbal syrups is roughly 1 part sweetener to 1 part reduced decoction. The sweetener acts as a natural preservative, but it's very sweet. This recipe, the ratio is 1 part sweetener to 3 parts herbal decoction. I always refrigerate my syrups anyway to keep them fresh and safe. Pour your syrup into a clean bottle or jar. Label it clearly as an iron syrup with the ingredients, the date, and the dosage. Store your syrups in the refrigerator. They'll keep for a while, several weeks to a month.